Hi, this is Frank Taylor with Nature at Your Door. It's right about sunset. It's 4:30 in the afternoon, and this is Nature at Your Door on the road. I'm here at the Hienz National Wildlife Refuge in Philadelphia. It's amazing. It's one of the refuges that are on the I-95 corridor. 95 stretches from Maine all the way to Miami. And you can hear the geese calling in the background as they're coming in to land. This is an amazing, amazing place, and I can't take my eyes off them. This is an amazing place. There are muskrats, coyotes, raccoons, beavers, otters, and minks in this wildlife refuge right in the middle of highways right next to Philadelphia Airport. It's an amazing place to be, and I'm going to take a little stroll here while it's still light out. Right here in your backyard. You never know what you're going to find. Back in the early 80s, I was a student at the University of Pennsylvania working on my master's degree in education. I would often come to this wildlife refuge, which at that time was called Tinicum, and it was later renamed to Hienz Wildlife Refuge. I was on my way to visit my daughter in New York State, and I had to stop by here and check it out again. And on the way, I had to sample the original stromboli. This is where it was originally made, invented, and named, and it still lives up to its reputation. The Hienz National Wildlife Refuge at Tinicum is a 1,000-acre national wildlife refuge that is actually in the city of Philadelphia and Tinicum Township, Pennsylvania, and it's adjacent to Philadelphia International Airport. This refuge was designed to protect the largest remaining freshwater tidal marsh in Pennsylvania. And in 1972, it was established as the Tinicum National Environmental Center. It was later renamed in 1991 for John Hienz, who helped preserve this marsh. Originally, this marshland covered up to 5,000 acres, and by the 1950s, there's only 200 acres remaining. The protection of this land started with a donation by the Gulf Oil Corporation to the city of Philadelphia in 1955. By 1969, threats to Tinicum Marsh continued with the proposal of routing Interstate 95 through the marsh and constructing a landfill. Local residents organized to take action, and this led to the stopping of the highway being routed through that area and the creation of a larger permanent refuge. In 1972, Congress passed legislation for the protection of 1,200 acres and established the Wildlife Refuge. The refuge itself features many different habitats, including tidal marsh, impounded water, woods, field, and provides for many different species of mammals, amphibians, reptiles, and birds. It's a great place to visit, and you can actually come here by bus or by train or taxi from the center of Philadelphia. So it's an excellent, excellent place for education. They've constructed boardwalks to make it more accessible to the public, and they've got really great signage covering the different species of wading birds, different species of migratory and resident waterfowl. The marsh is home to many different raptor species, including bald eagles, ospreys, and red-tailed hawks. I was here just before sunset and enjoyed watching the sun come down and hearing all sorts of birds and wildlife active as the sun began to set. It's so amazing to see this abundance of wildlife here, virtually in the center of Philadelphia and right off 95 in a myriad of highways. There are a number of wildlife refuges that stretch from Miami to Florida right on the 95 corridor, which of course parallels the Atlantic migratory bird flyway. So it's really great to see this habitat protected. It is an excellent place for education, and I just think how many people this nearby wildlife refuge can reach in the Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and Delaware region. If you're in the Philadelphia area, this is well worth a trip to visit this unique urban wildlife refuge. And visit refuges near you too, and do what you can to support them financially or legislation to help protect our endangered wetlands. Well, I hope you enjoyed this impromptu episode of Nature at Your Door on the road at the John Hienz Wildlife Refuge. Wildlife refuges are such amazing places for us to see things, but also to protect wildlife in the bigger picture and maintaining our ecology and species diversity. Like I said, this wasn't an intended trip. I didn't have my really good cameras with their zoom lenses to take close-ups, so I'm focusing today on just this amazing place, this amazing geography, this amazing refuge right in between Philadelphia, the Philadelphia airport, and all these highways crisscrossing everywhere. It's just a testament to what we can do by protecting important natural places. If you like what I do on this channel, please subscribe and give me a like, and check out my playlists. I cover everything across the board of nature, and check out those playlists and see if you can find something that might be of interest to you on almost any topic. So thanks again for watching this episode of Nature at Your Door.